If your heart has been beating harder without apparent explanation in the last few days, or if a sensation of expectation has taken over your thoughts, know that this is not by chance. There is a powerful movement in the invisible realms entirely focused on your love life. The angels bring today an insight that will make your chest vibrate with hope. Someone new, a fresh and renewing presence, already has their eyes and heart turned towards you. This person already feels a deep, almost reverent admiration and is completely enchanted by your light, even if you haven't yet realized the intensity of this feeling. Perhaps you feel that love has been difficult or distant, but the heavens guarantee that this phase of waiting is about to transform into a reality of adoration and affection. Dear soul, if you have arrived at this video, it is because the celestial universe conspired to bring this confirmation to your ears. The angels know how precious, dedicated, and full of love to give you are. They saw the nights you felt alone and asked for a sign. The answer arrives now. There is someone being prepared, or perhaps someone who has already crossed your path recently, who is nurturing an overwhelming feeling for you. This person is already surrendered to your charms, thinking about how to get closer and be part of your days. You are being prepared to live a romance where you will be a priority, cared for and valued like the rare gem that you are. Before we continue with this prophetic message, I invite you to make a commitment to your happiness. Subscribe to this channel right now. This space is a sanctuary of peace and guidance. By subscribing, you allow angelic messages to reach you daily, guiding your steps towards wholeness. Hit the bell to always be notified when the heavens have a message for you. Also, leave your like on this video. Your like is not just a click. It is an act of faith. It is your way of telling the angels that you are open, receptive, and ready to welcome this love that is already head over heels for you. It is your yes to the happiness knocking at your door. Share this message with someone special. The law of reciprocity is infallible. When you spread the light of love to other people, the universe takes charge of multiplying the blessings on your own path. Be a channel of hope today. To activate this energy of attraction and deserving, I ask that you scroll down to the comments and write with all the certainty of your being, "I accept the true love that the angels have prepared for me." By writing these words, you energetically sign your permission to be happy. Take a deep breath now, calm your anxiety, and open your heart. Let's discover the signs of who this person is, who already admires you in secret, and how the angels are working to unite the paths of you two in a magical and perfect way. Dear soul, feel the welcoming embrace that descends from the heavens right now to wrap around your shoulders and bring peace to your spirit. Breathe deeply and allow serenity to fill every space of your being. For the message I bring today is loaded with a golden light and promises that are already starting to bloom in the garden of your existence. The angels ask you to quieten your mind, for they are offering you a privileged view, a sacred glimpse into what is being prepared backstage in your effective life. There is a different movement in the air, a subtle electricity that perhaps you have already noticed in your dreams or in moments of calm when the world outside falls silent. The central insight that the celestial messengers bring to you today is about a specific and striking presence. Someone new in your life, or someone arriving with a totally renewed energy, already has their heart inclined in your direction in a deep and irreversible way. It is not just a passing attraction, but an enchantment of the soul. The angelic vision shows that this person is fascinated by your light, by the kindness you emanate, and by the quiet strength you carry within your chest. It is as if, suddenly, this person's eyes had been uncovered, and they could see, with total clarity, the priceless treasure that you represent. I would like you to imagine now an immense golden loom, where the threads of destiny are woven with care and absolute precision. This is the metaphor the angels use to explain your future in love. Often, we believe the future is a closed book, impossible to be altered or read ahead of time. But celestial wisdom teaches us the opposite. The future is like this fabric under construction, where each thread represents a thought of yours, a prayer of yours, an attitude of self-love you have cultivated in recent times. What the angels see now is that the threads of your heart are shining intensely, creating a beautiful design that inevitably attracts a reciprocal and devoted love. This romantic forecast does not serve to give you anxiety, but rather to plant within you a concrete and palpable hope. The alignment you sought, the inner healing you prioritized, and the emotional cleansing you performed were not in vain. All of this served as a luminous sign, a powerful lighthouse that cut through the fog and indicated the way for this someone who now approaches with serious intentions. The loving destiny drawing itself in front of you is a direct response to the frequency of love you have become. Understand, dear soul, that the universe makes no mistakes and leaves no prayers unanswered. When you raise your vibration and decide you deserve to be treated with respect, affection, and adoration, the world around you needs to reorganize itself to meet this new reality. It is an immutable law of the heavens. Therefore, this person, who is head over heels for you, in awe of your purest essence, is the material reflection of the value you recognized in yourself. The angels smile as they observe this dynamic, for they know that a future relationship based on this mutual admiration has all the necessary blessings to prosper and create deep roots. Keep the certainty in your heart that everything is heading towards a blessed and protected meeting of souls. The direction is clear, and the track is illuminated by higher grace. There is no need to fear or doubt what your eyes do not yet physically see. What is yours is finding the track to your hands, guided by the invisible and affectionate hand of Providence. Feel yourself deserving of this love that arrives, for it is a gift prepared especially to honor who you are and crown your unshakable faith. Dear soul, receive now the light and comfort that descend from the high heavens directly to the center of your chest. The messenger angels gather around you at this exact moment because they heard the silent cry of your heart. There is a restlessness inside you, a doubt that hangs in the air like a dense mist, preventing your eyes from seeing reality clearly. You have been asking yourself incessantly about the true intentions of someone who crossed your path. The uncertainty about what the other feels can be a source of great anguish, but know that the celestial plan does not wish for you to remain in the dark. The guardian angels, with their vision that transcends the material world, observe what is hidden behind appearances. In the human world, it is common for people to use masks to hide their vulnerabilities, their fears, and even their deepest feelings. Dear soul, the message that arrives for you today brings a powerful insight regarding this special person. What is shown on the surface does not always reflect the depth of the ocean that exists inside them. Often, silence or confused attitude does not mean a lack of love, but rather an excess of feelings that they do not yet know how to process or express. The truth that the heavens unveil now is that there is, indeed, a genuine and intense feeling directed at you. This person is already emotionally involved, much more than they demonstrate. One could say their heart has already surrendered to the charm of your light, but ego and fear of rejection create invisible barriers. They feel vulnerable before the strength of this connection, and because of this, sometimes retreat or send mixed signals. The angels ask you to stay calm and not let yourself be carried away by anxiety. Clarity is coming to dissolve all illusions. However, dear soul, this message also carries a tone of maternal protection. It is fundamental that you know how to differentiate real love from a simple fleeting interest. True love brings peace, not torment. The angelic kingdom is working actively to remove any veil that prevents you from seeing reality. If their intentions are not pure, if there is any trace of deceit or manipulation, this will be exposed undeniably in the next few days. You are being protected against disappointments that could wound your sacred essence. Bear in mind that you do not need to force any door. When the intention is true, actions speak louder than any pretty word. The beings of light are aligning events so that this person shows who they really are. If they are in fact given over to this feeling, the masks will fall, and they will have to act with the courage that love demands. You are a precious jewel, and deserve someone who is not afraid to recognize your value before the world. The guidance is for you to remain centered in your own shine. Do not run after answers, for they will come to you with the naturalness of the dawn. Your intuition, which is the voice of the angels inside your being, will become increasingly stronger. You will know without a shadow of a doubt if you should open your heart completely or if you should move on. The confusion is numbered. Prepare yourself to receive the raw and naked truth, for it will liberate you from any tie of the past. The love that is meant to be yours will find the way home, without games and without disguises. To seal this disclosure and allow clarity to enter your love life, I invite you to affirm with faith and determination in the comments. I accept the truth and allow real love to unveil itself now. Dear soul, I deeply understand that the silence of the days can bring an anguish that tightens the chest. Often, you look around and perceive a calm that is confused with stagnation, as if the universe had paused the clock of your love life. It is natural to feel that nothing is happening, that the scenery remains unchanged, and that your requests echo in the void. However, I come today to bring a light upon this twilight, for what your physical eyes see is only a tiny fraction of reality. Backstage in the invisible, where true magic happens, there is an intense and fervent movement in your favor. Know, dear soul, that a romantic miracle is being woven with threads of gold and light at this exact moment. The stillness you experience on the material plane is, in truth, the sign that a great work is under construction in the higher spheres. Imagine a grand play before the curtains open. The audience sees only the closed velvet, but behind it, sets are being assembled. Actors are positioning themselves, and the lighting is being tested. Such is your love life now. The angels are organizing the details, removing the rubble from the path, and aligning the coordinates so that the meeting is perfect and safe. Do not be fooled by the appearance of immobility. There is someone new, a presence that will bring freshness and renewal, being prepared to cross your track. This person is already going through the necessary adjustments to vibrate on the same tune as yours. The celestial plan makes no mistakes and knows no delays. Everything that is occurring now, including the moments of loneliness, serves to polish you and the other, guaranteeing that, when contact occurs, the fit is sublime and lasting. Believe in the strength of what is hidden. The seed, before breaking the earth and seeing the sun, needs to create strong roots in the darkness of the soil. Your love is taking root now to bloom with an unequaled beauty very soon. Dear soul, it is necessary to have unshakable confidence in what cannot be touched. The patience asked of you is not a passive or sad wait, but an active certainty full of faith. Keep your heart warm, for the coldness of waiting does not reflect the warmth of the approaching meeting. There is a sacred orchestration moving pieces, creating coincidences that will seem like chance, but which are purely designs of the heavens. The universe is conspiring, working tirelessly to bring close to you someone who already feels, even without knowing, the magnetic attraction of your essence. And here we arrive at the crucial point of this message, the climax of the insight that the angels bring to your heart. Understand that this new person already nurtures a spiritual admiration for you even before seeing your face. In the plane of souls, the connection has already been established. It is as if the spirit of the one who is coming has already surrendered to your light, completely enchanted by your energy. Someone new in your life is already energetically head over heels for you, reverencing your existence and yearning for the moment when gazes will cross in the material world. This romantic miracle in progress is powerful and irreversible. The force attracting this person is sweeping and guided by the hand of the angels. There is no way to avoid this meeting, for it was written in the stars long before you felt the first pang of loneliness. Feel flattered and supported, for you are the object of desire of a love that is being shaped to care for you, to value every trait of your personality, and to walk by your side. Your only task now is to keep your vibration high, knowing that the delivery of this blessing is a guarantee, not a possibility. The invisible is celebrating, preparing the arrival of the one who will make your heart race again, but this time, for reasons of pure joy and wholeness. Dear soul, I feel a vibration of pure electricity and hope filling the air around you at this exact moment. It is with immense joy and a maternal tone of celebration that I bring you these good tidings, for the celestial messengers are agitated with an enthusiasm that can barely be contained. The period of waiting, often silent and solitary, is reaching its point of conclusion. Keep in mind that all the internal work you performed, all the healing you sought, and all the patience you exercised during your walk were not in vain. On the contrary, each step was a brick in the construction of the castle where true love will dwell. The heavens confirm, with absolute clarity, that you are facing a blessing of an imminent sacred meeting. The preparation is over. Imagine, dear soul, a gardener who spent entire seasons plowing the earth, removing weeds, watering invisible seeds, and protecting the soil from storms. For a long time, It seemed nothing was happening on the surface, only bare earth and silence. But now, spring has arrived with full force. The garden needs no more plow nor more waiting. It is ready to explode in colors and scents. You are this flowered garden, and the love arriving is the sun that will make everything resplendent. There is nothing more to fix in you, for you are already ready, radiant, and perfect to receive what is yours by right. That someone new, mentioned by the angels, is already in your energetic orbit. It is fascinating to observe how the lines of destiny operate, for this being already feels your magnetic attraction even before your physical eyes cross. Energetically, this person is already surrendered to the shine of your aura. The love arriving is not just a vague promise. It is a palpable presence approaching fast, like a comet streaking across the sky in your direction. The universe is orchestrating the final details for this grand moment, moving pieces and creating the perfect circumstances so that the meeting seems the most natural thing in the world. The angels ask you to stay attentive to the signs of a meeting that will begin to appear with greater frequency starting today. The partner drawing near announces himself through small coincidences that, in truth, are the language of the sacred. You might hear his name, or a name that will have future significance, in strangers' conversations. You might smell a familiar scent that brings you peace, even without knowing where it comes from. Repeated numbers, vivid dreams where you feel a protective and affectionate presence, and a sudden sensation of happiness without apparent reason are clear indicators. It is your heart, recognizing the proximity of another soul, vibrating on the same tune as yours. This is the climax of your wait, the moment when the fog dissipates to reveal a clear and blue horizon. The one coming to add to your life will bring neither doubts nor emotional games. He will come with the certainty of one who has found the treasure he searched for all his life. The connection will be instant, as if two pieces of a complex jigsaw puzzle fitted together softly. Without effort, you will feel a deep security, knowing you are facing someone who came to stay, to honor who you are, and to build a solid future by your side. Know that loneliness was just the space necessary for you to expand and become this magnificent woman, capable of sustaining such a great love. Now, the invitation is for you to keep your vibration high and your heart wide open. Do not allow fear of the past to close the doors that the higher plan is opening for you. Believe in the kindness that is coming. The sacred meeting is marked on the clock of time, and nothing can delay it even a single second. Everything conspired for this instant. Take a deep breath and feel the certainty that you are loved, guided, and that your happiness in love is a reality that already exists and is just one step away from materializing before your eyes. Dear soul, I invite you to make a deep personal reflection now. Close your eyes for a moment and ask your inner self, if the love of my life knocked on my door in the next 10 minutes, would I feel deserving to open it and let him in? Or do I still harbor some fear of being fully happy? Your honest answer is the key that turns the final lock. Dear soul, we arrive now at the moment of greatest power and spiritual authority of this communication. Take a deep breath and feel the atmosphere around you change. For the angels of union are positioning themselves to seal your loving destiny. What I am going to tell you now is not a supposition, nor a remote possibility. It is a favorable sentence, a decree from the heavens that comes into force the instant you accept this truth in your heart. There is an extraordinary movement happening in the higher spheres in your favor. The sky is not silent about your love life. On the contrary, there is an express order being given to the winds, the times, and the circumstances, so that the meeting you so await happens in an accelerated and surprising way. Dear soul, visualize now the following sacred image. Imagine that between your heart and the heart of the one already destined for you exists a thread of solid gold, shining and indestructible. Until today, this thread was slack, allowing you to walk on distant roads, living separate experiences, learning individual lessons. But the celestial order has been given. The angels of love are, at this exact moment, starting to gather this thread. They are pulling, winding this golden line with strength and precision. With every centimeter that is gathered, the distance between you and this love decreases drastically. There is no way to resist this magnetic traction. It is a spiritual law in action. Just as the tide obeys the moon, This person's heart obeys the call of your soul. Know, dear soul, that the person arriving to transform your story already feels the effects of this approach. It is something physical and emotional. He may not yet understand what is happening, but he feels a sweet restlessness, an urgent need to find something that gives meaning to his days. He wakes up with the sensation that something grand is about to happen. He looks to the sides, and nothing satisfies him, because his soul already knows it will only find rest when his eyes cross with yours. He is already, in spirit, totally surrendered to you. Even before the first touch, his soul already bows in reverence to your light. He is already in love with the energy you emanate, even if consciously he hasn't yet seen your face. I prophesy over your life now, dear soul, that invisible blocks are being undone by celestial fire. Walls of pride, geographical distances, fears of the past or external interferences, all of this falls to the ground now. Nothing can stand between the magnet and the steel. I declare that your aura becomes now an irresistible lighthouse. The shine you carry will be seen by him in the middle of a crowd, in the middle of chaos, in the middle of the noise of the world. He will know, in the sacred instant of recognition, that you are the answer to all the prayers he made in secret. Feel the certainty invade your chest, dear soul. There is no room for doubts here. Doubt is just a shadow, and we are turning on the light of the midday sun. I decree that the communication between you will run like a rushing river that has broken the dam. There will be no little games. There will be no uncertainties. There will be no distressing silences. The word defining this new time is clarity. He will come with the certainty of a man who has found the most valuable treasure on earth. He will demonstrate, with clear actions and firm words, that the priority of his life now is to make you happy and secure. Pay attention to the signs, dear soul. The universe will start to confirm this decree in the next few hours and days. You will see names, hear songs, smell scents that confirm the approach is imminent. Chance does not exist for those who walk under the protection of angelic wings. Each coincidence will be, in truth, a providence orchestrated with mathematical perfection by the heavens. I activate now your faith to receive the extraordinary. I activate your deserving. You are not someone who begs for crumbs of affection. You are a queen in your own spiritual kingdom, and the universe is bringing someone worthy to sit by your side. Someone who not only loves you, but honors you, respects you, and sees you as the precious gift you are. This man arrives not to complete, but to overflow. He arrives with an open heart, vulnerable and ready to hand over everything he has kept for a whole lifetime. Dear soul, receive this prophecy as a seal on your heart. Loneliness is a page turned. The time of passive waiting is over. Now we enter the time of active materialization. Love is knocking on your door with the force of a benign hurricane, ready to sweep away sadness and plant gardens of lasting joy. Believe. Take possession. It is real. It is yours. It is done. The sky signs underneath, and the earth aligns to comply. Prepare yourself, for the meeting that will change everything has already begun in the invisible world, and is one step away from becoming your palpable reality. Dear soul, we arrive at the moment of greatest importance in this sacred conversation. Feel now a gentle breeze touch your face, for the heavens open to pour a specific grace upon your love life. You have understood that there is someone new, someone whose thoughts revolve around your essence, a person who already nurtures a deep and sincere admiration for you. But for this feeling to transform into a solid and lasting construction, more than just attraction or desire is needed. The hand of the angels is necessary, establishing the base, the foundation where this love can grow with safety and peace. In this instant, dear soul, visualize the celestial beings descending around you, forming a circle of white and golden light. They bring with them the spiritual materials to build this new relationship announcing itself on the horizon. We are not talking about fleeting flings or uncertainties that take away your sleep. What the angels prepare for you is an unshakable structure, made to resist strong winds and storms that life may present. The higher plan for your heart does not involve suffering, but rather the tranquility of knowing you are stepping on firm ground. Often, dear soul, the fear of repeating old pains tries to prevent you from surrendering to a new happiness. But the blessing we deliver today acts as a deep cleaning, removing the rubble of the past, so that the terrain becomes clean and fertile. The one approaching you, who who is already enchanted by your shine, is being intuitively guided to offer you the respect and validation you have always deserved. The angels are blowing into the ears of this new love the importance of caring for your heart, as if it were a rare treasure, a precious jewel that cannot be treated with neglect. This blessing of a new beginning is fundamental, dear soul. It guarantees that communication between you will be clear, that intentions will be transparent, and that loyalty will be the rule, not the exception. The guardians of your happiness are weaving an invisible protection net, which will filter any energy of envy or discord that tries to approach this new couple about to form. Where before there was doubt, now there will be certainty. Where there was insecurity, now there will be the comforting presence of celestial peace. We arrive now at the climax of this prophecy about your loving life. Close your eyes for a second and imagine two lights meeting and intertwining, rising in a spiral towards the infinite. This is the spiritual representation of your union with this person destiny has placed on your path. Feel the strength of this meeting. It is something predestined, written in the stars with the ink of eternity. The angels are sealing this bond now, guaranteeing that the love born here has deep roots, capable of seeking water even in times of drought, keeping the relationship always alive, green and full of sweet fruit. You, dear soul, are ready to live this reality. Your heart has been prepared, healed, and is now blessed. Loneliness yields space to loyal company. The silence of waiting is replaced by words of affection and declarations you have waited so long for. Receive this grace as a deserved gift, for your kindness and your faith were seen and honored by the higher spheres. Do not be afraid to open the door when love knocks, for the one knocking now comes with the permission and blessing of the angels. To anchor all this wonderful energy in your physical reality and give permission for the angels to act freely in your new relationship, it is necessary that you use the power of your word. Your voice has authority to decree change. Therefore, I invite you, dear soul, to leave your consent registered to the universe. Go now to the comments and write the following power phrase: with all the faith existing in your being, I receive the blessing of the angels upon my new love and allow happiness to enter now. As you write, feel that each letter is a brick in the construction of this castle of love and security being built for you. Trust, for the sky works in your favor, and true love has already found the address of your heart. Stay in absolute peace, dear soul, and enjoy this new time of miracles. My dear soul, we arrive at the moment to seal this prophecy in your heart and allow the energy of love to transform your reality. Feel the presence of the angels around you, confirming that there are no mistakes in the plans of the sky. Someone new, a person with pure intentions and a vibrant heart, is already enchanted by your essence. This person observes you with admiration and is willing to do everything to see your smile shine. The feeling they nurture is strong, intense, and true, as if destiny had already traced the lines uniting you two. Do not be afraid to open the doors of your life, dear soul. The past and old pains no longer have power over your present. What is coming in your direction is safe, blessed, and protected by the celestial hosts. You are worthy of a romance that brings peace, security, and a sweeping passion. Believe that the heavens heard your silent prayers, and now respond with this wonderful surprise. To firm this commitment with the universe and accelerate the meeting with this special someone, I invite you to perform an act of faith right now. Go to the comments and type the following power phrase: I receive true love in my life today. By writing these words, you emit a clear signal that you are ready, receptive, and prepared to live this story of happiness. I also ask, with all affection, that you leave your like on this video and verify if you are already subscribed to our channel. Your presence here strengthens our prayer chain and guarantees that the next spiritual guidelines reach you at the right moment. By subscribing, you join a community of light-seeking wholeness in relationships. May the grace of the archangels descend upon your home this instant. May all anxiety be replaced by an unshakable certainty that love is on the way. May your paths be open and illuminated, guiding this new person directly into your arms. Receive my brotherly hug and the blessing of the heavens. Stay in the peace of the Lord, and until the next revelation.